Yeah,
What the
it's
fuck?
it's kind
This
of
call will
nice
be recorded.
because I don't know. I feel like every time Apple like updates its shit, it's like I don't know. At the start, you like don't like it, but then you realize like, damn, this is way better.
Yeah. I remember saying this last update too. Something similar.
On God, like remember when they got rid of the fucking like Touch ID shit? Everyone was hella mad, but like
Yes, bros. Like,
Face ID is just like 10 times better.
yeah, dude, you just wake up in the middle of the night, you're trying to check your phone, and it just unlocks.
On God, dude.
It's great.
Well, don't like try to censor yourself at all. If you say something you want me to take out, I could just edit it out. So like, don't worry about that shit. Just act like we're talking. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
All right. So I have a bunch of shit like written down, by the way. So first, you should just well, first of all, my name is Aiden Peterson. You know, this is my channel. Just kind of interviewing my homie, and you should just say some general shit about yourself. You know, your name, what you're doing in life, and shit.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, my name's Aiden Rivero. It's pretty cool. Our names are both Aiden.
On God.
It's a pretty awesome fact. Um, Currently just chilling down here in Florida. I used to live in Oregon. At the moment, I'm just trying to figure shit out, man. That's really all there is to it. I don't have a definite goal at the moment. I'm just trying to make money and like have fun while I'm young.
Type
Just like
shit.
I don't know. I want to have a very stable future, but at the moment, I'm just chilling. Not gonna lie, just working every day, having
Real shit.
fun. Missing Oregon all the time.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Missing Oregon all the time.
For real. Wait, so how long have you been in Florida now?
It's been about 5 months now.
Shit. It's been going by pretty fast.
No, it's going by fast. It's awesome. It's
So,
kind of crazy.
explain to me what your early life was. Like, what are some of your earliest memories? And, like, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Um, like my earliest memories, my dad. So I was born in Utah, right? Oh,
Mm
by the way, you're gonna be hearing like airport noises because I literally live right next to an airport.
hmm. It's fine.
Like the engines be hella loud. But so I was born in Utah. I don't really remember much, but I do have some like very like picture type memories of just like being a baby in like this old lady's basement. Basically, my dad he we lived at this house, and the form of rent was that he was the old guy's caretaker. And
I
so
see.
we just basically lived there for free, but he was the caretaker. This guy was like very unable, wasn't really able to do much. So my dad would just take care of him. It was cool, bro. I went back to this house like I was maybe like 13, 14. We were in Utah, and my dad was, we just went on a random drive, and we walked into this crib. And this old lady's like, "Is that him?" And she starts speaking. And there's like a whole table full of like pictures of me and my brother, and like all of us just like as babies. Just like
That's
on
so
this
sick.
random, her name was Elizabeth. So I don't know what I was going with that. Like, I just have a few memories of being in like her basement where we lived. All
That's
the
nice.
houses in Utah are like, I don't know if the word duplex, where you just like someone lives on the top, someone lives on the bottom. It's not an apartment though. No, wait,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
not sure. That
duplex.
sounds right.
Sounds about it. But then I don't know, move forward. I moved to Oregon like a few years later when I was like 4 or 5, and I lived in Gresham. She was pretty cool.
Real
I don't
shit.
know.
So you
I
had a
feel like
good.
that vibe of Gresham was like, yeah, dude, it's good. You just like it almost reminds me of like what the 90s would be like because everything's old there.
Yeah, Gresham is pretty cool. shit. So, what was it like growing up in Oregon?
In Oregon,
Yeah.
hiking a lot. You're always surrounded by greenery. Sometimes you don't realize it. Like, I remember one time my dad was visiting and we were walking around this park. We were actually just right by the Tiger Police Department at the skate park. And I hadn't started skating yet, so I was like looking at this bowl like, oh shit. But I remember him saying like, you're very lucky to be living here because it's like a very, very beautiful green place. Like, look at all these trees around you. And that was the first time I really like spun in a circle and looked around me. And I looked at like literally everything in Oregon. It's just fucking greenery. Just like trees, bushes. It's so beautiful. That was like that. Now that I think about it, that was the day I was like, my favorite color is green, man. Like I would always say that.
That's fire. Is that still your favorite color?
Oh hell yeah. I love green.
That's sick.
Green. So I don't know, but like Oregon, I feel like there's definitely like a people like to say that it's just like full of tweakers and it's like hippies, just a bunch of people who like I don't know. I feel like when you think of Portland, it's just protests. But I don't know. There's so much better than that, bro. There's so much like there's so much soul in that shit.
Yeah, when people think of Oregon, they just think of Portland, but that's like less than 1% of Oregon.
No, exactly, man. Portland's for just like fucking around and like I don't know, man. It's just such a comfortable environment. Like
Yeah,
obviously there's like the parts that are like some of the people are a bit difficult to be around, but like I don't know. I
yeah.
think it's overall a very comfortable community.
Honestly, I think that might be related. Like places where it's like shitty as fuck to live, all the people are nice. It might be like related, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
It's like in the Midwest, it's like 3 feet of snow all the time, and like you kind of just have to be nice to each other because you're like stuck at home and shit.
Exactly. Nothing else to do.
Yeah. Also in Oregon, a lot of people are sounds weird, like they're like immigrants from other states, and so they're like in a new environment, and they're just like
Exactly. Like I always
awkward.
see on Instagram, like that those Portland pages. Like I always see shit related to that. Like go back to your state. Like it's a very protected state. It's almost like a state made for gatekeepers.
Yeah, on God.
I don't know. Like I feel like that's a good way to explain it. Everyone in Oregon, they kind of think of it as like a niche, almost like I don't know,
It kind
bro.
of is,
I'm just
dude.
saying, I'm just saying it from like I'm just saying it from experience, dude. Every time I tell someone I'm from Oregon, they get fucking like so interested, and they're like, "I've never met someone like you." I'm like, dude. Well, I mean, I guess yeah, you haven't met someone from Oregon, but come on. Like they say, I got an accent and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
that's interesting.
yeah, it's crazy, but I mean, it makes sense, like, because I'm here across the country.
No, for sure. Actually, the girl I was working for today said she's from Florida, like 20
That's awesome,
miles
dude.
north of Fort Lauderdale.
Hell yeah, dude. There's so much diversity here. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
she was talking about how like when she was living there, it was like not diverse at all, and it was like the beginning of people coming over.
I see. No, yeah, it seems like a recent thing.
Yeah, but
All right. No, yeah, I mean, I keep kind of going off topic, but you know that's kind of just how I talk.
it's literally the whole point of this, man. I don't actually have that many things written down, but another thing
Nah,
I do
hell
have
yeah.
written down is kind of, you know, like what's the earliest thing you could think of that kind of like drew you towards sort of like degeneracy?
Um, maybe music, man. I
Music,
don't
yeah.
really like hearing like seeing my friends' older brothers and like the music they were listening to and how they acted. And I don't know, in what I know what you mean by degeneracy, but also what are you hinting at? Like smoking,
Yeah, just
graffiti,
all of
like
it, dude.
just all of it?
The kind
Yeah,
of
I mean,
just the kind of idea that all that stuff is cool.
yeah, man. I mean, I just remember being in like sixth grade and I got my first hint of like getting in trouble. like just doing whatever you wanted to, getting
Yeah.
mad, getting really mad, really sad, and then taking it out by
Type
doing
shit.
something you're not supposed to do. It
Like,
feels kind of good. Like, I don't know, maybe I just wanted attention. I'm definitely an attention seeker.
yeah, me too.
Man,
So, do you think religion had any part in it? Like, do you think you kind of got like pushed off the deep end at all?
I think in a kind of I don't want to say unique, but I don't know what else to say. In a unique way, because I was actually thinking about this a few days ago. Like, I wonder what would have happened. So this is also a fact about me. I grew up in a Mormon community.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Should have
that's so.
should have
I should
prefaced
have.
that.
Yeah, I should have made that clear. My bit like my upbringing wasn't bad at all. It was very like picture book, fucking Utah. I don't know. It's not crazy bad or crazy good. Anyways, I don't go to church anymore. But I was thinking like I wonder what would have happened if I didn't grow up that way. Would I still end up, would it be worse? Would I be, because my dad brought this up like, I don't know, it was like the beginning of when I came here. He was like, you do shitty things and on the surface you're a bad kid, but like you still had those years of like scriptures and all of these morals like like literally like buried into you. So like you're still gonna be like no matter what, it's who you are underneath all of that shit. Like you're still gonna have
Like
these right and
lessons.
wrong feelings.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're gonna remember like, oh, this isn't what I'm supposed to do. Which is very true, dude. That's why I'm a very anxious person, not gonna lie. Like I definitely think that has something to do with that. And so I I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I didn't want to say a unique way of saying that religion pushed me off the deep end or whatever. I
So
don't, it's
it
like,
kind of what it sounds like to me is kind of like it sort of did push you off the deep end because you were like
I didn't want to be
sheltered.
seen as like the Mormon kid.
Yeah,
I,
okay. I
I
see.
like, I didn't, like, dude, very early on, people would be like, oh, you're Mormon? I would be like, at first, it was like, yeah, what's wrong with that? Technically, nothing's wrong with that. My family isn't a part of the cult or nothing, but like, there's still that image that's never gonna leave.
No,
So,
yeah. You
and
know,
like, and I don't really like believe in it so much that I'm gonna risk my image for it. Because no matter what, I've seen it from the inside and outside perspective. If you're Mormon, the other kids are gonna label you as Mormon. It's just how it is.
yeah, for real. It's almost
What
like
were
an
you gonna say?
ethnicity.
Yeah, dude. No, I feel like you were gonna say something. My bad, I cut you off.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, so it sounds like it kind of like set you off the deep end, but it's also kind of like the reason why you like came back to.
Yeah, man. I think that's what my dad meant too. Reason why I'm back in Florida is because I can kind of, it's easier to lock in here.
Yeah,
And if I didn't have those things from the past, then I don't know if I would be here right now.
that
I
makes
don't know.
sense. Yeah, like
Who
in
knows what would happen?
in rehab, that's like one of the main things they tell you is just like separate yourself from that environment.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
another
crazy how
thing.
it actually works too.
Yeah, no kidding. Another thing I had written down, it was progressive degeneracy, music or skateboarding. Do you think skateboarding had a big play in it?
Positively.
Yeah,
Yeah, skateboarding, not the sport itself, but the environment that it brought us around.
yeah,
Like if we had just stayed in like the front of my house or like Progress Ridge. Like if we stayed only at Progress Ridge, we might have like run into a few kids, but like it's low key drawn, dude.
yeah. I agree. That's really where it started going crazy for me too. But
Like there were things before that. I don't think we would have been like completely straight edge without Tron. I was still like smoking weed a little before, but like not like that.
yeah, but also skateboarding has given me like some of the best things in my life. Like we met because of skateboarding, and just like it's a really beautiful thing.
Facts, dude. No, no, yeah, like if I could go in my past, I wouldn't say that. So I wouldn't say to not skateboard. I
For
would have
sure.
kept skateboarding. Like
Honestly,
definitely important.
yeah, I think skateboarding is kind of a thing for like, damn, I just realized this. I don't think you should low-key do it as a kid. It's low-key for adults.
Why though?
Because like it takes a lot of self-control to be around those kind of people all the time, and like,
Yeah, if you start out as a kid, it's kind of just gonna happen.
yeah, exactly. You don't have like a personality yet, so your personality just becomes like the skater kid.
Damn.
Yeah, and if you skateboard like a lot, everyone around you who doesn't skateboard is gonna like see you as a certain kind of person, and eventually you're just gonna become that person.
I never really thought about it that deeply. Like people who have like their kids are literally just out day and night skateboarding. It must be kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Like, a kid who's just like 13
Oh yeah, dude.
home because of skating.
Our parents were definitely so fucking terrified.
Oh, for good reason, man.
Yeah, on God, we were
The
getting into
thing, the things that they thought that were happening
on God.
always.
On God. And we thought we were so good at like manipulating them into not knowing, but they knew, dude.
Yep, it's crazy.
On God it is. So, what got you into graffiti? Like how did you learn about that?
Hmm, damn. I mean, I remember being in Utah and seeing it all the time. Back in like 2000, like before 2016, I would be in Utah like long time ago. There used to be a lot of graffiti in Salt Lake City from what I can remember. So I always thought it was cool from that. But it mostly started like, do you remember? I don't know. We would just be at Progress Ridge and like somehow we would like being under the bridge, you would just see graffiti all the time. And,
No, no on God.
like it was weird, it was just always around us. I would be like I'd be too high to look up at you guys, and my head would just be in my lap. But then I would like I would do this all the time, like countless times. So it's like integrated in my brain. I would like have my head kind of to the side so that I could still see to the side of me, and I would just be looking at the art like, wow, this is kind of calming me down. But then I would start tripping out again. So I don't know, just little things like that. Then eventually, I think it was V. It was like, I'm gonna start tagging, and then we would just like write in the notebook constantly. And just like, remember we low key were destroying notebooks under that place.
Oh
We were
yeah. We just like leave them in
like,
the water and shit.
yeah, didn't burn them. We would just like sit there all day smoking and just tagging. Like for a few weeks, that's all it was. We were just like tagging in notebooks, not even outside.
On God, and just like
And
under the bridge and shit.
no, exactly. And so that made me realize, oh, this is pretty fun. Then I got sent to Florida because, I mean, at that point, I was already hitting a few tiny little tags around. But, like, I don't know, man. I was way more into the drugs at that point. It's kind of just like, dude, did you know, like, how like, the morning before I got sent to Florida, the very first time, you know what happened?
What?
I came home at like 7 a.m. carrying my bike through the front door, like dripping in sweat. My eyes were like completely bloodshot because I was tripping on acid so hard and all night, and I kept reducing. I was like chiefing the cart too. And I was just like out all night on my bike, just like riding around at full speed, like tweaking out because they had already threatened me that I was gonna be moving, and I knew it was coming soon. Like at that point, I already knew it was happening, so I was just going hard. And then I come home because I'm like, well, if I do the garage, they're definitely gonna hear me. But like it's 7 a.m. on like a Saturday, bro. Like all my siblings are awake playing video games. My mom's gonna be awake, obviously, man. So my ass comes in with the bike. So good.
What, she was just
But
like she was just like staring at you weird and shit.
well, she just stared at me. She was like, "Where have you been? I've been calling you." I didn't bring my phone.
Was this when
I
you
was
had the
just like,
like
yeah,
trap
the little
phone?
fucked up, the little
Yeah.
trap phone, dude. The little like, all my songs were downloaded. Wait, you told me you asked about music, and then I told you about something else. Oh, what was it?
No, you were talking about music.
All about music?
Yeah, so around this time you were also like making music. Talk about that a little.
Yeah, that's true, dude. I was getting in a lot of trouble with my parents because obviously they're like they were raised in Mormon. They weren't going around skating, doing these hippie drugs, acting all hippie. They used to call me hippie, always. My dad here too, like always calls me a hippie. But so,
Only they knew.
facts, man, facts. Like, I don't know, this was around 2020, 2021. I was getting really, I'd always used SoundCloud ever since I was in like, I don't know, like fourth grade, because this kid, what was his name, man? He was like this really, he was a popular kid. He was one of those like, he was always wearing those like Nike Tech tights, I remember. And really made me want those Nike tights, bro, because like all the basketball players wore them.
No, I know what
He
you
was
mean.
cool though. Yeah, bro, he's like an Asian kid and he had like drip. He was like the only Asian kid at the school. And so he was like hella looked up to.
No, yeah, I
Dude,
know what you mean.
school, yeah, bro, you know exactly every school in America got a few of those.
Yes, sir.
Fuck, dude. Like, shout out him. I hope he's doing really well in life. That kid was awesome. Love him. I don't remember his name, but he was cool.
At my middle school, that was
Um,
low key like Owen Otani.
I hope he's doing well too, man.
Oh god.
Okay, wait. So we might have to continue this conversation in a few minutes because my stepmom's calling me.
No, that's good. Probably just do it another day.
Facts, dude. We can do like a part two.
Oh god, wait. Let me. Okay, cool. Talk to you soon, man.
Yeah, man. Sorry, she like called me way abruptly. It was good talking to you. Let's call soon.
On God, dude.
Bet, man. Good talking to you. Peace out.
Peace.